Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, where you can be a guest, answer questions, and give tips on relationships, give insights, understand love and relationships. But this is season 7, Ask Cupid, where you can get to ask questions or scenarios to Cupid and the panel. Remember to put Dear Cupid, Q, not a C. We're not shooting arrows over here like that. You know? But if you know your love language, Cupid can send you a quick quiz, 5-10 minutes for you to take it, and then we can understand, our love language is much better. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't, they are quality time, words of affirmation, acts of service, physical touch, and receiving gifts. But before we start the show, remember to keep your language clean and keep your hearts open. This is Dear Cupid.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Look, we're gonna bring up this wonderful queen, and she's new to the app. Well, not fairly new. She just hit her first millie. I've been rocking with her heavy ever since she started on the app. She's been doing great. Y'all make sure y'all give a round of applause, some love. Make sure y'all fave her. This is Honey.
Hey, Cupid.
Hello, honey.
Hi.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all fave Honey, man. So Honey, go ahead and introduce yourself. Let the people know what you got going on the app.
I'm Honey. I just really get on here and just enjoy myself, enjoy the people that come in my life, and we just vibe out. Anything goes. We just, keep good energy, have fun with it.
Okay, all right. It's simple and easy. She's Honey and she vibe and chill. Just go check out in her live. Hit her with a fave.
You know it.
Man, Lion, you know what it is. You got to introduce yourself as well.
Hey man, look, it's your boy Lion Pride. I'm always happy and humble to come over and help my brother out. But come to the vibe, come catch a vibe with me. We like to listen to R&B music. I'm also putting on auctions. I actually have one June 11th, Limitless Curves. Come check it out. Support these beautiful women in this lineup. They all deserve it. That's pretty much what I got going on right now to the next one after.
Cool, cool. Well, it's time to get this mug started. If y'all have any questions that y'all want to throw out there, remember, add Dear Cupid and the ones on the panel. Y'all as well can ask questions or make a specific question toward a certain someone that's on the panel. So everything's open. Y'all ready? Y'all can start dishing out the questions and we can get to it.
Hmm.
Honey, you got a question or you want to ask or Lion, you want to throw in one? You just start it off.
All right. Let me see. Let me see what I can come up with. Love in a relationship. Uh, do you feel or do you believe that all issues within a relationship can be healed from that relationship's love?
I would say, you said certain you said a situation or
Situation, yeah.
I
Do you
would
need a
say
scenario?
more like a scenario because there's different things you could think about that could throw in there. You could do like cheating, you could do disloyalty, not being honest, not being trustworthy, just not paying attention to that person that you're with. So it's different things you can.
So you've been dating a woman about 6 months, early situation. And there's a little adultery happening here, a little adultery in there. Do you believe that the puppy dog stage love into the growing even higher feelings can actually conquer over that misstep within a relationship?
6 months, a little adultery. It wasn't nothing committed. It was just a relationship. Y'all are not married, correct?
Yeah.
Basically the dating phase. Still, trying to see where your eggs at and see if it's like something that you really want to go. I would say it's possible to get over that mistake because people make their own choices and people have their own problems that they deal with, and you don't know what they was doing before you was in a relationship. So if they was trying to get away from that person or if they was still messing with that person while with you, it, both of them plays a role in it. And how far was the adult? Like, was it mental? Was it a physical? You got to think about all that too as well. So I'm like, it's possible to move on from it, but that's where a good sit down and talk and understand that if you want to keep moving forward, then that would be something that the spouse that you're with will accept it. And if they accept your apology, then yes, go along with it. But if they still got something in the back of their mind saying, hey, you did this and we wasn't really fully together, but I was pursuing you like we was in a real committed relationship. So how can I move on for something that it possibly can happen again when we're actually fully committed in marriage?
Right.
So that's a tough one because it depends on the two people. It depends on how strong both parties are, which person did what or what situation came into what made it happen. What you think, honey?
I think really just depending on the person and how much love you have for one another.
Mm,
So, if that person had cheated and they know they were wrong, if they were able to admit it, and whoever they are with, if that person is strong enough and can accept it and have that much love for that person, then by all means you can figure that out. But I really just believe it depends on what your feelings are and how strong they are and how much love you have for that person.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was
Okay.
thinking. All
I have a
right, if y'all
question.
okay, if y'all just tuning in, man, this is Dear Cupid every Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, man. Make sure y'all fade Lion King, Lion Pride.
Lion King, I love it. I love it today. I love it
Y'all make
today.
sure y'all fave honey. Make sure y'all fave me if y'all haven't got me fave. And we're gonna jump into this next question. Honey, what you got?
What is 50-50 to you? Do you believe in 50-50?
I sure do believe in 50-50 because if we're in a relationship, we both putting in some type of energy. If I'm now on the other hand, if one person isn't able to do 50-50 and they're able to do 25 and I could do 75, but as long as they put in some effort toward this relationship. If we're in this together and you're struggling, I'm gonna help pick you up. Now, if you're not trying nothing at all and I'm doing all 100%, you're not giving me no affirmations to say you're doing a great job, babe. I appreciate you holding me up because I can't do anything right now, or vice versa. If I'm down and you're up, help me up. Don't push me down even further. And you say we're in a relationship, but now you want to throw me away because I can't provide like I did before or provide for you at that moment. But you got to give people chances, and once you get that person that chance to actually prove themselves to you, once they prove themselves, that's a boost up to saying this person is really somebody for me because they're at me when I'm at my lowest. They're with me at my lowest, and they're with me at my highest. So I appreciate the 50-50, but every now and then it's never going to be 50-50. It's going to be somebody is going to be taking over every now and then because you never know about a paycheck. You never know what might come up, bills. You never know what comes up with on health or children or something going on with school. So I like the 50-50 because we're going to help each other.
Uh, I believe in the 50-50 rule. I need a ride or die. I don't need a sweetie pie. Like, we're gonna get in these trenches together. We're gonna pull these pants up. We're gonna get going. We're gonna make everything happen equally. Yes, my spouse is my queen. I'm her king. But at the end of the day, when we taking care of a household, it's our household. It's not just my house. It's not just your house. So I agree with everything my Leo brother over here said. But like I said, I need a ride or die, not a sweetie pie. We got to make sure we doing everything together.
Hmm. Okay, so Miss Gigi just said, "Dear Cupid, what are some ways a person can express love without saying I love you?" Just a simple gesture of just doing something for somebody. Like love don't have to be affectionate at all. Love just shows that you appreciate that person. Words of affirmation, the love languages that goes into that love language. For example, these love languages ain't just about love all the time. It's about friendships as well. It's about going to your job and helping somebody at your job and showing them that you appreciate them for helping or doing something. So when you put in that I love you is so broad, is you gotta put something with it. Like I always said, when somebody tell you I love you, you gotta add something to it. You just can't say I love you and let it be plain like that. You gotta show some action. You gotta show me why. Like you keep telling me you love me, tell me why you love me. So give me some acts of service, like do something for me. Wash my car. Ladies will, like I'm saying, men wash the ladies' cars. Go get some gas, um just random, like, baby, just kick your feet up, don't worry about it, I'm gonna cook tonight. That's a way of showing that I love you without saying it, but especially when you're in a relationship or a friendship. Like, man, some of y'all got friends that y'all would like go hard behind. I know y'all do. So just a little simple things saying, you know, I you ain't even got to tell you love me. You just say, you know what, I got $10 for you, going straight to your cash out. $20 going straight to your cash out. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Or they say, yo, I need to borrow $20. Can you spot me till next Thursday? Say less. I ain't even got nothing. Right. It's up. What's up? What you think, Ryan?
Uh, you hit the nail on the head. You definitely can show love in doing different things. I definitely agree with uh making sure that every action that you do to show love is done without even having to say the word. Also, to add on to that, it's still a part of the love languages. Sometimes your spouse just need a trinket. Go out. You know what they like. Go out and grab it. She probably just showed it to you 5 times in the week already. Babe, I really want it. Babe, I really want it. Go grab it for her. You got the money
Mm-hmm.
for it. It's not that expensive, but it's a trinket that she loves. She's endorsed. And you ain't got to say, hey, baby, because I saw it. I got it. I love you. No, you can just give it to her. Huh? I got this for you.
Just because.
And just because. Flowers on a Wednesday randomly, just because. You know what I'm
Shoot,
saying?
like I
So I agree
remember
with
what I
everything
remember
you
what I
said, though.
look, remember what I was saying. I was saying, don't always do everything on Valentine's Day. Man, do a
Mm-hmm.
rose you can do a rose every month of the year, getting
And
down to
have a
their
bouquet.
special, and give her a bouquet on Valentine's Day, or give her a bouquet on third
Thank you.
on Christmas or whatever. Like, make it special where she's just she's lost on trying to figure out what you're doing, because
All
you're
right.
not doing it on Valentine's Day. You do something small on Valentine's Day or something. You be like, you ain't do nothing. Then all of a sudden, you hit her for her birthday. This is your Valentine's Day. It's your birthday. This is New Year.
Everything, right.
Like,
And
you hit her on a special day. You ain't got to do it on Valentine's Day all the time. People always want to do something special on a Valentine's Day just because it's supposed to be this love holiday. Do it year
all right.
round.
All right.
I'm like, at the end of the day, they gonna appreciate you doing it a year round instead of on one day. Some people don't celebrate Valentine's Day because they don't get that type of love just for that day. Because I don't, like, I never got nothing for Valentine's Day. But I'm like, I still show appreciation to people that, that I really care about on that day. I get you some bouquet of flowers, some edible arrangements. I seen you a teddy bear or something. I seen you some money to your cash out, but it's because we're not in a relationship. We're friends, and I'm like just showing you some type, because you may not be dating at the time, but you still got somebody that care about you. I'm like, they still have some gentlemen out here, ladies. Just want to let you know.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Oh,
But
I can't
man,
wait
if
to hear
y'all,
Miss Honey.
So
I
I'm like,
can't wait
honey,
to
you
hear
want
Miss Honey.
you got something to say about that?
Um, Kind of along what you guys were saying, definitely like, when you're just in general, learn that person, listen to them. You can easily learn that person, and if you really messing with that person, doing simple things will never hurt. You know, hey, this their favorite color. Get them something that's their favorite color. You know they like chocolate. Get them chocolate. Like these little things about them because you have been learning them and you have been listening to them. So why not do it? You got
Right.
with this person for a reason. So keep
Mhm.
that person. You love this person. You will do anything in your power to keep that person happy, just as they should be doing the same for you.
Yep.
True.
It's nothing just learning somebody so easily, listening to them, catering to their needs. Like it's nothing. Making them a meal every once in a while. They cook one night, you cook the next. There's nothing doing that. Nothing.
Uh-huh. Sure. I cook for any time. Me,
Yeah,
I
old
like to
Southern
cook.
boy. We know you gonna cook, and love isn't built off a dollar sign. So let's just make that happen.
For
Love ain't
real.
built for a dollar sign, and love is not built off a dollar sign. So you don't just have to go and just spend.
Yeah.
Dear Cupid,
I yeah. Right.
dear Cupid, how long is too long to wait for intimacy? Oh Lord, oh
Mm.
Lord, oh
We
Lord.
went straight to the
We
coup
went
de
straight
grace.
to it.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Okay,
Okay, Brain,
all
I
right.
see.
Oh, it's
Somebody
gonna
trying to
move
learn
into
something.
this.
All
Mm.
right. Okay. It's not a time limit. It is more on how comfortable you are with each other. Um, but don't base the relationship around intimacy. That's just an add-on to the relationship. Get to know that person first. If you base your love life on intimacy the whole time, it ain't going far. If it's just about sex and that's it, intimacy, you only gonna probably last no more than until that person get tired of you or you find somebody else. I'm like, if it's not even like something that you can learn from that person or grow and build, and that person is actually there and actually have the same emotions that you have, but if it's just intimacy, it ain't gonna last that long. So there's no time limit. It is based on what how the two people feel about each other. That's my perspective on it because I've had a relationship like that. It was just based around intimacy. She wanted everything far as intimacy, but she didn't want the title. It was more the use until you're through with it. So, and that can be damaging, especially when you actually have feelings for that person, but that person don't have the same feelings for you. That's why it's called a situationship, not a relationship.
Ooh, situations.
So, good question. What you think? What y'all think?
Honey, I'm gonna let you go, honey, because I'm gonna let you go. I
Um,
need to hear a woman's perspective.
Me personally, if I'm getting to know someone, and I don't know about other women, but me, I can see and I can feel just by how the person's acting, speaking to me, treating me. I could just tell if this is something that they want just for sex, or if this is something that they really trying to get a relationship with me. So I'm going for, okay, is you trying to have a relationship with me? You aren't, if I don't feel that you're trying to have a relationship, because that's what I'm looking for, I'm not we're not going any farther. As soon as you giving me one red flag, we're not going any farther. So there will never be a stage and point in time where you're gonna think, okay, like, yeah, I got her. I'm gonna get it. I'm never gonna put myself in that situation. So it's really, no, there's no time limit on it. But if you want somebody and you want that person, then you need to let them know what it is from the jump. Cause I'm gonna let you know, hey, this ain't. I don't want that right away. Cause I know I'd rather get to know you first. I rather get to know who you are as a person and how your mindset is. Because I'm not just gonna have nobody, messing around with me. So it really just, like I said, like, you you should know from the jump. You should be able to tell from the jump if they trying to mess with you for one thing or for the other.
Hmm. Okay, all right. Lion.
How long is too long to wait for intimacy? Well, first and foremost, intimacy comes when you're familiar with your mate or with that person. You got to be familiar. If there is no common ground, no common, if there's no boundary set within this situationship, relationship, whichever one that we're talking about having, if you're not comfortable, if you're not familiar with them, if you're not if you're not having the right vibe, or as we say, vibe, to loosen up enough to get to that point, then you're not going to do anything. So, like Cupid said, there is no time limit to intimacy. It literally goes off of you and him, how familiar you are with him, how comfortable you are with him, and how you all decide and discuss to bring that into that realm, into that intimate act, into that nice closed space of where everything just seems right. If you don't have that, then of course you move on to the next person until you actually find it. So you might wait a little bit longer here. You might wait a little bit longer there. But like I said, and like you said, there is no time limit. So
How I look at it
just be safe
as,
out here.
how I look at it as,
Thank you, Green.
if if you're willing to wait to be intimate with me and learn me and understand me better as a person and not just an object that you can just use when you need it, then we can make something work. But if you just want to just have sex and skip on to the next person, then I can't. Nah. Mm. I'm like, some of y'all can, say, y'all, some of y'all can actually say that y'all probably been in a situation like that. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
because I'm not gonna be ashamed about it. Like I done had it, and it was recent. Shit, I'm like, it's ridiculous, but that's what happens. Sometimes people just want that right now for that moment, and then once they done with you, they just done. They just move on. That was it. You was just that little fling that they just wanted to just have for that moment. So, but if y'all just tuning in, man, this is Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure y'all fave Lion Pride, co-host in the box, man. Show him some love. Make sure y'all hit him with a fave. Check him out in the stream. Got an auction coming up next month. Limited curves. Man, I think he got all the spots. You got some more
All
spots
the
open.
spots are filled. I got all the spots filled for this one.
Okay.
Next month, June 11th, 6 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be a time. We're going to have fun with it. And I also have judges, so we're going to see what happens. Pull up, check it out.
Make sure y'all pull up because it's gonna be a lot of curvy women in that mug. Look, I'm a judge, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm gonna be judging. I might say all 10 got enough.
This man here, Lord mercy.
But man, it's just having fun, man. Come out, man. He had a great auction the first time when we did it. I did it for the first time. I don't do auctions, but I did it for my bro. It came out great, and I'm ready for the next one. I'm ready for this gentleman's auction, though.
That one's in August. Already working on it. That one's in August.
Yes, sir. That was my birthday auction right there. We're gonna do that. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Look, make sure y'all fade Lion Pride. And then we got Honey in the box. Beautiful queen in the box. Make sure y'all hit her with a fade. Check her out on the live. She is amazing. The topic she be talking about, the questions in her stream, man, it's a vibe. It get kind of spicy over there. It gets kind of, they be going in on some people over there. I'm just saying, but it's a vibe. She gonna have you laughing. She gonna have you joking. She's beautiful, amazing. So make sure y'all hit her with a fade. So, man, let's see what we got. Anybody else got another Dear Cupid question or a Dear Lion question? Dear Honey?
Thank you for the roses.
Because I'm like, all right, I want to throw in something. I'm like, I want to know. I want to know it. Okay, I know we on a streaming platform. I know we, distant from each other and everything. Um, I think we spoke on it before. But
Thank
how do
you.
y'all feel about a distance relationship with a streamer? And can it work when both parties are actually putting in the effort? Will it work? Or will it
Ladies first.
sooner or later will it sooner or later dwindle because of the distance between each other?
I think, like I said earlier, it really truly starts with how much love you have for the person. If you are willing to do it with the person, because there's certain people that might not be willing to do it with everybody, but there is that one person that you are willing to do it with. So it just
Mm,
really depends on the love you have for them. If you're willing to do it,
mm,
um, I've done it before, and it honestly was the best relationship I've ever been in. So like I said, it really just depends on the love you have for the person.
okay. What you think about
Um,
that?
long distance streaming relationship. See, first and foremost, I'm gonna say this: if your
I
house
mean, it
ain't
is the
clean,
streaming part.
if your house ain't clean, especially if y'all meet no tag, if your house, your stream ain't clean, that's already a red flag in that relationship because y'all gonna argue a lot about this. So, and
Mm-hmm.
secondly, long distance. It depends on how far the distance is. Like if you in New York and you dating someone in California, that's a little, that's a little, that's a little far. That's
Mm-hmm.
a lot of far. So that's kind of hard to really. Can you really get a bond just by looking at each other in each other's live streams? Like, are you really bonding you on the phone like that? So I would say if you would do a long distance relationship with someone and they're also a streamer, I would at least have about, you know, a nice lengthy drive between each other. Like you can actually drive to this person. You all can like link somewhere and chop it up. Not just saying sexually or nothing like that, but like go on a date, you know what I'm saying? Get familiar, see if it works.
Yeah.
Might even go to a nice little ambiance of a little area. Might even find some intimacy. Never know.
Even then, if it is a long distance relationship from New York to Cali, it's like make sure if you really gonna do it, you have the funds to see
To
each
do
other.
it. Hmm.
Make sure you have the funds. Don't start it knowing like, oh, this just gonna be an over the phone conversation until we can build the funds up. No, start the relationship knowing you already have the funds to see this person.
Mm, okay. Oh. Whew. All right, John. I'm sorry. Like I'm in a little pain right now, but okay. Dear Cupid, if you don't mind me asking, are you single? And if so, how long? And is it on purpose or you're open to dating? Um, yes, I am. I'm single at the moment. Um, I am trying to pursue a relationship. Um, and I'm just seeing where it goes.
Um,
That was quick, huh?
right. I was waiting on some more of that. Like, I was like, I know you got some more coming. Like, you not short winded, brother. I'm like, that's a little vague, don't you think, Cupid?
uh, my back hurt.
I feel you on that. Um, am I single at the moment right now? I'm I'm dating right now.
Hmm.
So, and when I was single, it was definitely on purpose, and it was a selfish reason of why it was on purpose for myself because I wanted to keep myself and get my heart right and make sure that the next person I was to open up to fully, I wouldn't I wouldn't half step it. I wanted to put my best foot forward with it. So dating now, but definitely when I was single, it was definitely on purpose. It was definitely on purpose. I didn't want the responsibilities to try to care and fix me and fix him at the same time. So
Yes, and purpose. It's, for the first few years, yes, and now it's like, yeah, looking, but it's just I don't know. This generation is very different, so it's kind of like I'm
plain Jane, how you doing?
keep kind of keeping to myself really, because it's yeah, waiting for something to come to me. I'm not really looking because I've been looked and it ain't what I wanted. So I've just been really waiting for someone to swoop in.
Okay, you want your Superman. I ain't mad at it.
I'm more like a Batman, so I'm gonna,
Okay, Dark Knight.
Slide up.
oh man, I can't laugh. Oh,
Mm.
all right, what y'all got? Anybody? Okay, so this is like I said, this is Dear Cupid every Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is the Ask Cupid segment where you get to ask me any question, any scenario about any situation, about love, relationships, or you just want to know about me personally or anybody that's on the panel. Man, it's an open platform. So just make sure you keep your language clean and your heart's open.
Real question is we never told the viewers what our love languages are. So let's go with Honey. Honey, what are your love languages?
Cooking and
She said cooking.
yeah, I'm so serious. Like
So
cooking,
act of
y'all know
service.
it.
Acts of
Cooking, like
service.
yes, active services, but with cooking. um,
Thank
and
you.
every every once in a while, I get my moments where I'm very, very affectionate, and I just, want to touch. Because there's plenty of times where it's just like, put your pinky on me, but don't touch me. Lay your
Just the
pinky on my
pinky.
shoulder. That's enough for me. But then I got times where it's just like, squish me to death. It's very
I
so.
got you. I got you on that. Little big bro.
You already know mine is quality time. Show me that affection. Show me, that you want to be around me. You want to talk to me. Sometimes we ain't gotta talk. We just be on the words of affirmation. Giving me them words of affirmation. I am a Leo, so when you give me the kind
Bam.
words, the courageous, saying that I'm everything that you look for in a man, saying that I'm I'm that person that you've been waiting for in your life. So when you tell me that, you got me. I ain't going nowhere. So quality time and words of affirmation for me.
And I just took that quiz again. And I was not too happy with what I got. So I'm here to share it with you. So I took that quiz again. And of course I'm still true to my sign, Leo. Her words of affirmation is very strong. But I got quality time this time, brother. I was trying to get the service
hmm
so hard. That boy said,
hmm
Sometimes you just want to lay up, and sometimes it's just the best thing to do is to be with your partner. Get lonely out here when you're by yourself all the time. So I feel you.
hmm
Thank
And
you,
to
Green.
to let y'all know when y'all doing these quizzes, and if y'all want the quiz, just send me a hi or let me know in the comments. I'll send y'all the quiz. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes. Go with your first mind, maybe your second. And also, every situation that person that comes into your area, your life, whatever obstacle, when you meet somebody new and you feel some type of way about that person, most likely that love language is going to change. Most likely that primary love language is going to change. Mine always stay the same because quality time is A1 for me. If you show me that you actually want to spend time with me, I'm there. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't really care about the physical touch. We can hold hands every now and then, but That's when we're in a relationship. Um, when I'm in a relationship, all you gotta do is do the top three. You ain't gotta worry about the last two. You could do quality time, words of affirmation, and act of service. And you ain't gotta do too much of act of service because I'm like, shit, I'm gonna be doing most of the servicing. Because if you show me the,
Hey,
if you show me the quality time and you appreciating that time with me, oh shoot, I'm cooking for you. I'm going whatever you want to go do. I'm gonna be like, look, just spontaneous. I'm a spontaneous type of guy. Every now and then I'll tell you one time, but guess what? You're gonna be like, why would you tell me? Because it's gonna be a surprise. And you won't even know. I'll say, you know what, I got something for you. When you gonna do it? I don't know, it's a surprise. And then you like in the back of your head, like, oh my God, when he's gonna do it? Sometimes I don't even say it. So, all right.
wow.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Oh, that
Mm.
question go crazy.
Okay.
Oh, 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 oh,
I got my
oh,
All
answer.
right.
I got my answer.
oh, crap.
All right. Y'all trying to,
Ooh,
No,
okay.
ooh, this gonna
no,
get real good now. This gonna get
no.
different.
I personally believe you shouldn't at all. Is I didn't. I'm not gonna lie. I've tried it. I've tried not dating them, but I've talked to multiple people. I've talked to three people at once, and I didn't fucked up. I didn't got two of them mixed up with each other. My bad.
Ooh,
My
ooh.
language. I didn't messed up, and I got them mixed up. So it's no. It's one person at a time. So you can. I feel like it's better to be able to give one person your individual time to see if that person is for you, and if that person is not for you, then it's okay for you to move on to the next. Find out if that person is for you, but multiple people at one time is just. I feel like it gets sticky. It can be a mess for you. It's not something I don't think anyone should do.
Hmm.
Uh, so we got different generational gaps in play here, and I agree with what she said. Don't get me wrong, but we got different generational gaps out here that say they agree and they disagree. Me personally, though, if you're going to date someone and you're really going to give it the old college try and really do it, then you need to give that person your undivided attention and focus, 100%. You know, that's pretty much just what it is. If you're really going to try and build and start and really try to see a future or something like that, you need to always put your main focus right there. So I agree with her though.
Interesting. Y'all ready for Cupid's answer?
I can't wait to hear this.
All right. So, if you're just in the
Thank you, man.
dating phase and trying to figure out who is worth your time, then you set a time for each person that you're probably talking to and see which one is actually making an effort to pursue something serious. Now, you ask each one of them the same question. What are your goals? Why are you pursuing me in this situation? And where do you see yourself in 5 years? If one can't give you what you're looking for, move on to the next one. If that person is if that person is somewhat what you're looking for, put a check by it. Next person, try it out. They cut, so you go back to that middle person, and that's where you single out and say, "Look, this one I'm be dating." You cut them other two off. Now, everybody can't do that. Um, for example, like dating, like is very very hard. Dating is trying to figure out which person is actually worth that time. That that money that you spending to go spend on gas to take them out to the movies, go out to eat, talk. That is money that you coming out of your pocket on multiple people. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes y'all can just go to the park and walk around. But when you're dating multiple people and you're trying to have a relationship, find that one that you want to date. And find the one that you actually want to make a relationship with. Once you find that one, cut everybody else off. Don't keep them. That's just like, oh, you have a breakup with your ex and you still have your ex around and you're trying to pursue somebody else. No, you can't have both. You got to cut them off. I can understand if that's your baby daddy or baby mama or something like that, but you have boundaries and you have to make sure that that person know their place after y'all broken up. Y'all are, and basically
Hey, Queen,
for the kid, for the kids, for the situation for the kids, it's only for the kids, it's not for me. Like if we have kids
thank you, Dark Side.
and we break up or something like that, you're not calling me for me. You calling for the kids. So all that extra talking and stuff, talking about you can come over and chill. No, that's over and done with. I'm pursuing somebody else, and that person that has my time. You had your shot. I know it's kind of an iffy situation because things can go back and forth and it can be bad. But that's what communication. You have to talk and sit down with that person and say, look, we had our shot with each other. Let's make it work for the child. And the person I'm going to pursue and be with most likely will be the person I'm gonna be with and help raise this child along with you as well, but at a distance because that person is gonna be in a relationship with me. You're just the you're just the mother of my child or the father of my child, and that's where people gotta understand that, and a lot of people don't. So that's why I want to throw in. I wanted to throw in all aspects of it.
Oh, see, now you want to be long-winded.
So, I got a little joke right there. So, I got a little joke. Dear Cupid, what are your views on exes staying in contact when you're? That's what I just finished saying. What you mean? I said once you an ex, you get exed out. Ain't no more communication. Why go back when you going forward? Why go back to something that didn't work? That's like putting a dead battery back in a remote. It ain't gonna work. Even you put it in the freezer. Even if your dog gonna charge it up, it ain't gonna last that long no more. I'm just saying. There's no exceptions. Only exception is that person has a child with you. That's it. But guess what? No conversation should go no further than about the child. Where we gonna meet up at? Where we gonna switch up? Where we gonna go and take them out somewhere, or we gonna just have a little family outing? But if it's that, that's it. Like if I'm in a relationship, you drop them off to me, I'm gonna drop them back off to you. Ain't no, mm-mm, nope. Once you an ex, you an ex. Once, mm-mm. I tried that. I tried that too many times. I tried it twice. Trying to be nice. Don't be nice. Because guess what? If they did it again, if they did it one time in your relationship, they're gonna do it again in a relationship. Always one offender is always a second offender. You heard me? So if they cheat on you in a relationship, they're gonna cheat on you again. If they lie to you, they're gonna lie to you again. If they mess around with your best friend, guess what? They're gonna mess with your cousin.
Lord Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, I just had to get it up out of there. You hear me? No, y'all wanted it. Y'all wanted it. Y'all wanted it. This is y'all wanted. Y'all wanted me to get a little windy right there. See, I was trying to calm myself down. I'm back for back.
Right.
All right. Look, if y'all just tuning in, man, this is Dear Cupid, man. Every Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you can be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give insight and tips to better understand love and relationships. This is season 7, episode 5, Ask Cupid segment, where you get to ask me any question, any scenario about love, relationships, situationships, something about your life that you just want to just ask me. And I just give you my perspective, my 2 cent. It may not make a quarter, but we're gonna make it rock. But make sure y'all fave Lion Pride and Honey in the Box, and great co-host up there, man. Make sure you go check him out in his live. Honey, I appreciate you popping into the live, to the stream, to the show, because it was amazing. Y'all did a great job. if y'all have any closing remarks or any last questions before we close it out, because we have what 10 more minutes. So anybody in the comments want to throw in a question that y'all want to close out on, you can talk about. Or anybody on the panel want to throw something out there?
How quick is too quick do you think it is to fall in love with someone?
How quick is too
Or
quick to
is there
fall in
even a
love?
time limit on it?
Man, look, I was watching Bridgerton, so look, let me tell you something.
Oh Lord, nothing.
It ain't never too early to fall in love. I'm just saying. Man, once you find that person, your breath will be taken away. Your eyes can't move. Like you, every time you just come in contact with that person, it's like no everybody else is not around. It's just you and them. So it's never too
Green
early and
eyes.
never too late. So let me hold
Oh,
on,
green
wait,
eyes.
hold on. I ain't even
Green.
read it yet. Hold on,
Let me
dear
read.
Cupid. Not to get in your business, but to get in your business. Is your back hurting because of your current? I'm not gonna play with you. Nah,
Oh,
nah.
green. I see you, green.
I was trying to pop my back and I twist too hard and I aggravated a muscle. So it just it hurt. So
Oh Lord.
y'all
Falling
funny.
in love, is it too early, too quick? Well, love at first sight is a real thing for those who actually have experienced that.
That was my next question.
Love at
Thank
first
you.
night is a real thing for those who have actually experienced it. So I just feel that if you do, you could be in love with a person and they may not get there yet. All you really got to do is if there is good communication and learning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just be upfront when the time is right. Don't overrush the situation. Just because the time is right for you doesn't mean that the time is right for that person. But if you love them, then show them that you love them. Do everything that we were talking about today. Show them. Put forth the action. They'll come around to understand and see how much your love is and how much your love is worth to them. But
Hmm.
don't force your love on a person because that ain't gonna work.
Take your time. Be patient.
Hmm.
Um,
Definitely be patient.
if if that person can't wait for you or wait for that right time to actually where you are actually comfortable in a relationship, because you never know what that person may be going through or been through or had a previous relationship where they're abusive or anything. So you got to give that person time to heal. So once you let that person heal and they comfortable with you, because once they open up to you, so many doors you can open up to an amazing relationship. And one of the biggest things I always do when I'm pursuing somebody, before I even get into a relationship, I'm like, are you comfortable with talking to me? Are you comfortable with talking to me on the phone? I want to give you that comfortability to let you know that I want you to be comfortable with anything that you do with me. If it's talking on the phone, FaceTiming, or we going to meet out for the first time because we never met before. I want you to be comfortable and you're on your time, not my time. Because you're the one that or vice versa. Sometimes the man will be like, "Look, I don't know yet. I don't like. I just had a previous relationship where it was bad, and I don't know if I want to jump into something right now." So you got to think about different things as well on both ends. So if that person come to you and say, "Hey, I want to know if you're comfortable with meeting up later on to grab some coffee, grab some tea, get a bite to eat, sit down at the park, something." So once you give that person that opportunity to say, "You know what, they're they're okay with the situation I'm in," and they saying, "Know what, whenever I'm comfortable and ready, they're allowing me to make my decision." And guess what? That's when they're gonna open up to you, say, "I appreciate you. for giving me the time to think about it. And guess what? They're gonna be like, sure, I have no problem talking to you. Sure, I don't mind going out. So once you give that person the opportunity to be comfortable and open and transparent, everything else is gonna fall in line because they got that they're comfortable with you. And just because somebody comfortable with you, don't mean you just take and run with it. I hate when people do that. They comfortable with me, so I get to do whatever I want to them.
You
No,
want to do, yeah, that's true.
stop
That's true, bro.
abusing people that's actually opening up to you. And ladies, that goes for y'all with the men that's actually trying to be open and open their feelings up to y'all. When a man finally open up to a woman, accept that. Don't look at him as a weak man. Look at him as a man that's actually opening up to you and actually being comfortable with a woman, because most men don't come out and tell women about their feelings at all, pain or anything. Like right now, I'm in pain right now, but guess what? I don't care if I tell you.
And preaching
But
from the pulpit, look at you.
I'm just saying, when a man open up to y'all ladies, accept that, because most men gonna hide their feelings. They're gonna be like, man, I'm good, I'm all right, I'm cool. But inside he hurting. Ask him, is he all right? Ask him, you need somebody to talk to, because we be the main ones always asking y'all ladies, hey, if y'all need somebody to talk to, I'm here. Or
Right.
texting y'all and make sure y'all good, how y'all doing. Be that different one to say, I'm gonna text him in the morning, or I'm gonna, check and see if he good. Be that difference, because society, I understand the man is supposed to be the the one that pursues the woman, but man, it goes both ways. If you really rocking with it and y'all are friends, y'all are in a relationship, y'all are making something work, take the initiative to check on that person. Well-being, mental health, all that. Like, you got to think about all that. So it's not just about love, just the well-being as well. Man, I'm finna start crying on this one.
Boy, this boy here in pain. He
Mm,
in pain.
mm,
I look at him. Look at him.
mm. But man, I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. I really didn't want to do it because I'm over here hurting. I just want to lay down, but I ain't want to miss the show. Lion, you can go ahead and close it out and basically, let them know what you got going on the app and everything when they can catch you live. And we're gonna close this mother off.
Well, streaming hours have changed, but when I get a more consistent time schedule, I will make sure everyone knows it. Like bro said, I got the all ladies limitless curves auction June 11th, 6 p.m. Eastern. Be there. If you like curves, we got all the curves you need. Come holler at us for this auction. And then in August, I am throwing the GQ all men's auction. It's a GQ event. We're going to show you what gentlemen's quality looks like. I think that a lot of people haven't seen that. So tap in tune. If you all have gentlemen, send them my way so I can sign them up. We can get them together. Qupid, I really do hope you feel better, bro. But I'm lying. Holla at me.
All right, man. I appreciate you, man. Honey, let them know when you go live and all that good stuff.
Um, I switch it up. I normally try to go live during the day, and you can catch me late at night. On here just vibing, chilling, laying back. I'm trying to get a more, consistent stream going on. Been in the process of moving. But all love and peace.
Mm. All right, y'all. Look, I'm sorry for me. Man, I want to say, man, thank y'all for coming to Dear Cupid tonight, man. I'm sorry about, everything with me hurting and everything, but shoot, the show must go on. But, I had to do it for y'all. Y'all make sure y'all tune in every Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Dear Cupid, this is the Ask Cupid segment. If you would like to be on part of the panel, you would like to be on the show, man, let me know. Y'all come up here, ask questions, answer questions, enjoy, just it's having a good time up here because it's a vibe. It's nothing negative. It's nothing bad. It's always I always want people to get on the platform and basically promote themselves and let people know when they can catch them live because most people don't know sometimes when you go live they'll come pop in, but when they actually come in and listen to you guys talk and speak and talk about something that's positive, that's more important than always going into somebody's live and it's negative all the time. So I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart, and I will catch y'all next Saturday if y'all come through my stream. I'm gonna try to stream Monday. If I can't, y'all already know why. I'm trying to get my back straight.
And don't look for him on Thursday because if his back hurting, he definitely not skating and he definitely not gonna get on here. So
Oh boy, you better man. I want to go skating on Thursday. My back
see,
gonna be straight.
you see that? You see that? You see how he want to go skating, but his back hurt. You see that? See,
Oh,
that's how you know I
bruh.
stay in tune with bro. I stay in tune with bro.
Man, look, I finally got a chance to actually like get the dip down, and man,